welcome back to Chasing the Past, the show where we step away from the flash bulbs of today's headlines and dust off the chapters of racing history that time and fame have too often forgotten. Now today, we have a horse that made headlines for the wrong things twice. One, I think, was, well, let's go call a spade a spade. I think both times were definitely not his fault. It was the connections. Today's horse that we're going to look back at is Maximum Security. And what is he up to today? This episode is brought to you by Ristorante Filippo. This is my go-to spot here in New Orleans. They have the best authentic Italian food. If you're in the city and you're not eating at this spot, you're missing out. What makes this place so special isn't just the food. It's the heart behind it. You're welcome at the door by one of the owners, greeting you the way she greets her family. And in the kitchen, the owner is cooking every single meal with real passion, real love, and commitment to doing things the right way. Family owned, family run, and every dish tastes like someone truly cares. If you want real Italian food and true New Orleans hospitality, this is the spot. Grab dinner there and thank me later. Thank you, Ristorante Filippo. Now, Maximum Security started off his racing career in a maiden claiming. It goes to tell you something that I'm talking about this horse. He won that race, by the way. Then he went into a starter optional claiming race. He won that race, by the way. Then another starter. Okay? Now we're going to go to the Grade 1 Florida Derby. He won that race. Now you don't go from a maiden claiming 2 starter races to winning the Florida Derby in, in 3 months. You just don't. So that is a red flag to me, and that will come. He wins the Kentucky Derby. But this is also why this horse is known. He was the first horse to be disqualified from the Kentucky Derby for causing interference. And I don't think it was his fault. I think Louis Saez did not have hold of that left-hand rein, and he almost took out War of Will. So he went from the winner to be in place 17th. That is the first part of Maximum Security's story. So he's 17th. They go to, after that debacle, no Preakness, no Belmont. Come back in the Pegasus. He wins. Then he wins the Haskell, Grade 1. Wins the Bold Ruler, Grade 3. Then he wins the Cigar Mile, Grade 1. So he's a 3-time Grade 1 winner in a year after starting in a maiden claiming race. That has rarely ever happened in horse racing. So that is like sending flashing lights off. I mean, now that we look back at it and it all makes sense, because that maybe has only happened that I can maybe think about once, and that was Lava Man. He went from a claimer to being a champion. All right, so now his 3-year-old season is over. He's a 3-time Grade 1 winner. Now, we got one of the introductions, fairly new, the Saudi Cup, $20 million. Let's go there. Okay. He's a 3-time Grade 1. Good. Take your shot. I don't disagree with it. But this is where Maximum Security's story takes a turn for the worse, as he won the race, but after the race he failed a drug test that we don't test for here in America. And by the time that his trainer got back home, the feds were at his barn, and his trainer was sentenced to prison for doping horses. And that explains everything pretty much, as He goes from a claiming horse to winning the Kentucky Derby technically in 4 months, 5 months. No, I should say 6 months. 6 months. That makes a lot of sense. So poor old Maximum Security got disqualified again from the Saudi Cup. Okay, now my trainer's in jail. What do I do? You go to one of the greatest of all time, Bob Baffert. And he showed again that he was still a good horse. He won the San Diego Handicap. He won the Pacific Classic. Then he didn't run well. He ran well in Austin again. And that Breeders' Cup Classic was loaded. But it's just sad that we took a good horse and did everything to try and make him great for the greed that people have, and tried to make this horse just incredible. I mean, just let the horse be the horse. Do right by what's the horse. Maximum Security didn't deserve all this that has been put on his legacy. Now, where is he at today? Let's find out. Maximum Security horse. Maximum Security is, I believe, in Indiana. Let's see. Yes, he stands at Breakaway Farm in Indiana for only a mere price of $3,500. As he retired to Ashford in 2021 for $20,000. Then he went to $15,000. Then he went to $10,000. Then he went to $7,500. Then he went to $5,000. Now he's out of Kentucky. Maximum Security did not deserve this, and the people around him failed him. Talking about the trainer, failed him. It's unbelievable. Poor Maximum Security. I wish him the best in Indiana. I hope he becomes the top stallion in Indiana. He'll have a great day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.